Assalamu alaikum. How are you today? Hope you are fine and taking your online classes regularly. So in the previous clip we started elaboration of the poem There's a Good Time Coming, and today we will complete the remaining part of this poem. So before elaboration, let's discuss what we have read in the last clip, in the last class. So we read that this poem has been written by Charles Mackay, and we also saw that this poem reflects an optimistic thought for the new generation. It gives us a hope of good future. It tells us that positive thoughts are a stronger weapon than the weapons of war. It also says that pen will be mightier in the good future, in the good time, not sword. And this poem also tells us that in the good time, right will be might, not the power, not the might. Right will rule. Right will rule over the world, and might, power or force will not govern the world in the good time. This poem also tells us that when there will be good time in the world, work of a person, quality, merit and excellence of a person will be valued, not his family background. So, we read in the fourth stanza that an appropriate motivation, a proper impulse has been given. We just have to wait for a little time for the good future, for the good time. So, now come to the book for more elaboration. But before elaboration, let's discuss the word list. So, come to the word list first. So the first word today is quarrel. Quarrel is a noun and also a verb. It means an angry argument or disagreement. And its Urdu meaning is tanaza and jhagda. So antonyms for this word are agreement and accord. And the next word here is monster. A monster is a large, ugly and frightening imaginary creature. And this word is a noun. Synonym for this word is beast or demon or a giant or horror or evil. Urdu meaning of this word is ifreet. Usually people say this ifriyat or afriyat, but the right pronunciation of this word, इसका सही जो अदायगी है वो ifreet है. And the antonym for this word is angel or humanitarian. So the next word here is iniquity. Iniquity is a noun. It means injustice, immorality, wickedness, evil, and these are the synonyms. And its meaning is immoral or grossly unfair behavior. Urdu meaning of this word is na-insafi, and antonyms are goodness and virtue. So we have a phrase in the poem, and that is monster of iniquity. And this phrase means gross injustice, azim na-insafi. And for literal meanings, we can say na insafi ka ifreet. So there is no proper antonym for this word. The next word in the list is slaughter. Slaughter is a noun as well as a verb, and it means cruel killing of large number of people. And its synonyms are butcher or massacre. Urdu meaning of this word is qatl-e-aam. For antonyms, we can say save, rescue or preserve. The next word here is glory. Glory is a noun and also a verb. It means fame, praise, honor and respect. Urdu meaning is Jaho Jalal ya Shano Shaukat. And for antonyms, we can say shame or obscurity. Obscurity is gumnami. The other word in the list is sake. Sake is a noun and it means for the purpose of, in the interest of, and for synonym we can say regard. Urdu meaning is khatir, gharz ya wasta. And for antonyms, there is written disregard and neglect. So we have another phrase in the poem, that's glory's sake, and it means to win honor and fame, and Urdu meaning is shan shaukat ki khatir. So the other word is very familiar to you. This is stronger. This is comparative degree of strong. This is an adjective and it means powerful, sturdy, mightier. Urdu meaning is taqatwar and antonyms are weaker or feebler. The last word today is rightly. Rightly is an adverb and it means correctly, appropriately. Urdu meaning is sahi taur par and antonyms are incorrectly and inappropriately. So this is about the word list. Now come to the book for elaboration of stanzas. So in the previous clip, we did first 4 stanzas. We did elaboration of first 4 stanzas and today we are going to do the last 4 stanzas. So first we will read the stanzas. So let's start reading. There's good time coming, boys, a good time coming. War in all men's eyes shall be a monster of iniquity in the good time coming. Nations shall not quarrel then to prove which is the stronger, nor slaughter men for glory's sake. Wait a little longer. There's good time coming, boys, a good time coming. Let us aid it all we can, every woman, every man, the good time coming. Smallest helps, if rightly given, make the impulse stronger. 'Twill be strong enough one day, wait a little longer. Now in the 5th stanza, poet is again giving hope to the new generation that good time is on the way, a good future is about to appear on the horizon of the world. And when that good time comes, all the people of the world, all men's eyes, all the people of the world will think war a total unfairness. War is really a gross injustice. So all the human beings will consider war a horrible giant or an evil demon. You can see that monster of iniquity. So we have read that monster is a demon and equity is injustice. So they will think that this is gross injustice. ये एक अजीम नाइंसाफी है. War will be considered as some injustice, some evilness or some demon or some giant of immorality. So at that time, war will be considered absolutely a horrible giant. So when this will happen, when people will dislike war, when people will hate war, they will love and value peace. So this will happen when the good time comes, when good future appears in the world. So इस स्टैंजा में पोइट ये बता रहे हैं कि अच्छे मुस्तकबिल में तमाम इंसानों की नज़र में जंग किसी हैबतनाक जिन की तरह होगी और जंग को लोग अनफेयर समझेंगे, कोई भी जंग को अच्छा नहीं समझेगा. So come to the 6th stanza. 6th stanza is, nations shall not quarrel then to prove which is the stronger, nor slaughter men for glory's sake, wait a little longer. So this stanza is also related with the last one, with the fifth one. And the poet is saying here that nations will not fight with each other in the good time as they do now. And why people fight? Why nations do war? Because they think that if they win a war, by winning a war, they can be proved stronger, powerful, and mightier. And they will be honored and respectful, and they will earn fame. Here there is a phrase, glory's sake. So they think that if they win a war, they will also earn fame and respect. And if they succeed in a fight, they will be better than others. People think like this, but in the good time, there won't be killing of human beings, slaughter, killing. So there will not be killing of mankind, and mankind will not be slaughtered, will not be butchered in the good future, because people will hate war and they will love a peaceful world. But we have to wait a little for that good time. So इस स्टैंजा में पोएट कह रहे हैं कि एक अच्छे वक्त में कौमें एक दूसरे से झगड़ा नहीं करेंगी, ये साबित करने के लिए कि कौन ताकतवर है, या इज्जत और शोहरत पाने के लिए लोगों का कत्ले आम नहीं किया जाएगा, मगर उस अच्छे वक्त के लिए हमें कुछ इंतज़ार करना होगा. Now come to the 7th stanza. There's good time coming, boys, a good time coming. Let us aid it all we can, every woman, every man, the good time coming. So in this stanza, the poet is encouraging us to work together for a good time. He is uplifting the new generation. He is giving support and hope to them and saying that all the human beings have to do combined efforts. Every man and every woman should try hard, should struggle a lot to bring the good time, to build up and develop a good future. So if all the mankind, whether they are men or women, whether they are young or old or poor or rich, if they cooperate with each other and work together, so they can help each other to construct a good future for the new generation, for the future generations, for the coming generations. तो इस स्टैंजा में पोइट हमें इनकरेज कर रहे हैं कि आओ हम सब, हर मर्द हर औरत, अच्छे वक्त को आने में मदद दें. और ऐसा हम कैसे कर सकते हैं? अगर हम मिलकर काम करें, एक दूसरे की मदद करें, तो अच्छा वक्त जल्दी आ सकता है. Now come to the last stanza. Last one is, smallest helps, if rightly given, make the impulse stronger. To will be strong enough one day, wait a little longer. Now in this stanza, poet is motivating us to join hands for a better future. He says that if all the people apply efforts, whether little or large, what will happen? These efforts are of course helps for a good future. So these helps, these small aids will combine together and will become a strong impulse. And what is this impulse? This is a strong motivation, a great stimulation. But these helps and aids should be given on the time, rightly given. These should be given on the right time. And one day, this impulse will be powerful and forceful, and then this impulse will result in a peaceful, pleasant and prosperous future. And this is the future for which the poet is promising us. तो आखिरी स्टेंजा में पोएट हमें हिम्मत दिला रहे हैं, मोटिवेट कर रहे हैं और हमें बता रहे हैं कि अगर छोटी छोटी इमदाद भी सही वक्त पर की जाए तो ये तहरीक को ताकतवर बना देती है और एक दिन ये बहुत ज़्यादा ताकतवर हो जाएगी। बस हमें थोड़ा सा इंतज़ार करना है अच्छे वक्त के आने का, एक अच्छे मुस्तकबिल के आने का। So this poem ends here and we also end our class. Inshallah, in the next class we will do the exercise of RTC. Till then, take very good care of yourself.